Glorious, glorious day today. And you know why? Because we're going to be making cook system with Coalcracker. What's up guys, Dan here, Coalcracker Bushcraft. So before we get into today's video, I just want to tell you one of the best things in my life is that I have a son who likes the outdoors. Because of the fact that I can say, hey, we need a campfire. He has to collect the wood, he has to start the fire, he has to maintain the fire. He thinks it's great. I then get to live in the woods like a king because we all know that that is very tedious work. So it's not even like, all kidding aside, I literally send him into the woods to do that stuff, but he absolutely loves it. The biggest question with that though is when you head into the woods to catch up with them, is the fire even going to be started, or did we like find something else to do and we're just back to square one? So let's head in and see if he has the fire going, and then we can get into today's project. All right, so here we go. Wow, campfire started. No messing around. How long did this take?
15 minutes. 10 minutes.
All right. Well, that's not bad. How'd you get it started?
Matches.
All right, I'll give you 9 out of 10 on that one. That's all you're getting, 9 out of 10.
All right.
Long time till you hit excellence in the bushcraft world. All right, so we're at our cooking area, and the reason we are at the cooking area is because this is a very useful tool for all us bushcrafters and campers out there, and that is cast iron or any type of fry pan. So recently at a class I was talking to our favorite outdoor chef, Jody Clocko, and he was saying, why don't I ever respond to his text messages? Because he sent me this picture, and it's from an old book or pamphlet, and it was talking about using aluminum foil to make a fry pan. So that's what we're going to do today, because it's a pretty neat little project. I'll show you how to do it, and then you can carry a little bit of aluminum foil. You don't have to carry the whole roll, but carry a little bit along with you, and then if you want to cook anything, you definitely can in the woods, and you don't have to carry this. Although this, for long-term cooking, is going to be much better, like quick, long, like you get the point. So you only need 2 things to make this bushcraft fry pan. Number 1 is going to be a Y branch. Now, when you cut your Y branch, we're not cutting the Y portion like arms short. You need to make sure you keep them on the longer side. You also want to make sure when you do this using green wood, because it needs to be flexible, because this is going to create the outer portion of our pan. And then the second item, of course, good old aluminum foil. So all you're going to do with this Y portion is take your time, okay, and you're going to start to work this and weave it in and amongst itself. If it feels tight in a section, you got to give it some time. You got to just work with the fibers of the wood and get it bending in the direction you want it. You're just going to take this here and you're going to start to wrap this around. You can make this as nice as you want. In my case, 1 or 2 little wraps, and look at this. We already have the hoop. All right, next portion, you're going to take your aluminum foil and you are going to then wrap it around the hoop itself. So it depends on the size of the hoop, how much aluminum foil you're going to need. You only really need it, as you see in my case, if I do this, it's really not making it all the way around. So I need to like offset this a little bit. And again, you can always cut and trim this. This does not have to be anything over the top insane as you do it. You're just going to get this folded in here just like this, creating that section. Now, if you think you're going to be cooking heavier items, okay, then of course you would definitely want to maybe double this up. But for our case, I just brought an egg out with me, so that's it. And look at, just like that, we have ourselves a small little fry pan to cook our egg. All right, so we have our aluminum fry pan. We have our sous chef here. He is going to heat this up a little bit. I have some butter we're gonna throw on there, and then once the butter gets melted, you gotta put butter. You have to use butter, right? And then we'll crack an egg on there and show you how nice that cooks. So he's gonna start to warm that up. Again, depending on your layers, you don't wanna get this overly hot because you don't wanna destroy it. So it's like a makeshift type thing. It's gonna heat up really quick. So I'm gonna grab the butter and we'll go from there. Now, and get that nice and melted. And get that whole thing all lathered up. All right, so we got our pan hot. Crack our egg on there. Almost lost our egg, but that's part of it. So I'm gonna get that egg cooking now. All right, now with the spatula that Jack's carved this morning, we're going to break this a little bit. We'll keep it, actually, you want to scramble it?
Sure.
All right. Get that scrambled up there a little bit. All right, so our scrambled egg is just about done. We're gonna take it off the fire at this point and we'll put it up on the table and see how it works. All right, so the eggs are coming off the fire. You can see right here, nice and cooked. I definitely think the butter, not only for taste, but it also just helps a little bit here. Keeping this sliding around on our makeshift pan. Good to go, absolutely delicious. You want some?
Sure.
All right, so we're gonna eat the eggs, and then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna evaluate, okay, how our pan held up. We'll show you the bottom and stuff like that, but we can't let the egg go to waste. Good? Mm-hmm. All right, nice and finished up, good to go. If you look at the bottom side of this, we have no rips, no tears, and it's still holding up really, really well. So what do you think? Pretty easy project?
Yeah.
Easy project overall, fun one with kids also, and the best part, there is like no cleanup. You just take off the aluminum foil and you will be good to go. So there you go. That is our quasi bushcraft fry pan, quick one in the field. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like and subscribe down below. You can also check us out at coalcrackerbushcraft.com for all our classes, our gear, and our blog. And until the next video,
Stay in the woods.
you got to cover the camera when you say that.